He's in a bit of trouble here, isn't he, quite honestly? But again, he's got a pot that he can go to for the red to the left corner. And he's not sure whether if he played it, he would miss the red behind the black spot. It looks like it might hit that one. None of that really matters as much if the pot goes in, but it's so difficult. You need an escape route on it. Well, the all-round game of Xiao Guidong is doing for Si Jiahui. He didn't take on that red. He was worried about the pot. He tried to play safe. That failed as well. He's not winning many battles. On that shot a long time. He stayed over it, cued it for, seemed like an age. Still a few nerves around, understandably, completely understandably. But for different reasons, both players are under it here. Brilliant. To get that cue ball back across with right-hand side and down towards the black and the bulk colours is some doing. The problem is the black, of course, respots and red below it probably is covered.
8.
Unless there is just a way through to it, but even then, the two reds below the red he's looking at would come into play as well. He might be able to pop this, in fact. Quite a deceptive angle, that other one we saw.
Nine.
Not too bad.
Sixteen.
Yes, it didn't seem like he was on that red, but he clearly
16.
was, as we saw from a different angle. And then, either way, it was never going to be an easy pot. But he's not left a simple starter for Guidong either. feels like a very big shot if this goes in. What a chance it will create.
One.
This is the instance where if you could get a 40 break from here, 45 or something, it would be absolute gold dust.
Three. Four. Nine. Ten.
Well, of course, we can't know how he's feeling inside, but outwardly tonight, he's potted the crunch balls, hasn't he? That initial red, another one. Whereas Xiao, the odd chance has gone begging, such as the red he took onto the yellow pocket.
And again, that's fine. Might have played the pink there rather than the two reds, but either way,
17.
he's got a real sense of urgency now that that's gone properly, because he's got a lot of reds in open play.
He's one of those players, you know, we've all known how good he is. Just whether he could step up and win a trophy. Well, he's getting closer and closer. He's a little hampered.
Yeah, I mean, there's absolutely no doubt he's a very good player, but he's certainly been overlooked, I would say. A lot of people, because he hasn't always looked as if he could take the next step. You know, he's done well in events and occasionally just bowed out a little tamely at on the last few days of the event. But he looks to have a different sort of mindset here. It's the hardest I've ever seen him really try, you know, really put in that extra effort, almost like he's thinking a little differently to what he might have been before. More determination, perhaps. But either way, it's all coming together, isn't it, this week?
Yeah, and I still maintain for all the great shots he's played, in many ways, the key one of the whole week was Corin Wilson hitting that black.
28.
Because Xiao was really struggling early on in that match, but that was the start of it all.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't see it, he needed 6 penalty points on the colours. Corin directly hit the black on the way through to playing out of a snooker. It was a surprising mistake. And it was a huge game changer.
29.
33 in front, so he needs 2 more pots here for 9-4 in a race to 10. This is the start Xiao was looking for. Si has had a century, of course, in this session. But this frame's been a tale of 2 reds. Si was already in. He was trying to keep the break going. Missed to the yellow pocket. Xiao stepped in, potted a great red to the green pocket.
35.
Now he needs this much easier one, and he's going to be 1 from the title.
36.
don't know who you are, it's a long way back from here. As Neil said,
42.
it has happened. We saw Neil Robertson do it to the great John Higgins at the Tour Championship, but it doesn't happen every week, this sort of recovery. It's once in a blue moon stuff in finals.
43.
Yes, of course, they will have their short break now, the mid-session interval. And I think if you're Xiao Guidong, you might expect him to come out and
50.
get some frames won, a little bit like we saw with Wu Yizi doing the same against Neil Robertson, the English,
52.
from a long way back. So you've got to be prepared that that might happen and not get too dismayed. It's a good lead now. He's winning all the important battles.
55.
Well, he certainly has not scrapped his way to 9-4. He's been very fluent
59.
actually tonight. Made the century in the previous frame, another frame-winning break here. Biggest night of his
64.
snooker life. And what a position to be in, going to the interval. Just one away from becoming a ranking event winner. Remember, he's been on tour 17 years.
70.
The crowd love that one, and Xiao Guidong is loving this. It was Si Jiawei who needed to make a quick start to the night, but it's Xiao Guidong who's won 3 of the first 4, so he's pulled away from a 6-3 lead into a 9-4 advantage, and when they come back in 15 minutes, he'll need just one more to be champion.